As we honor Brandon Graham for what a career it was. 15 years with the Philadelphia Eagles. And some of those years, of course, spent with another young player at the time who came in a year before Brandon Graham. He was a running back. His name is LeSean McCoy. You know him now as part of the facility on FS1. And he's kind enough to give us a few minutes today to talk about his former teammate, Brandon Graham. LeSean, how you doing today, man?
LeSean.
Oh, what's up, guys? I had to call in my guy, Brandon Graham, good friend of mine. So how y'all doing today?
Pretty good. So I'm curious, man, because what do you remember about Brandon in them early Chip Kelly years?
I remember this. I remember that when he first got there, we was booing because we wanted to get what's the
You talking about Earl?
Earl Thomas.
Earl Thomas? Stop it! No.
But BG, man, I'll tell you what, he's a great friend, man, great teammate. I don't know if you never got a chance to play with him, to any viewers out there, man, he was an ultimate teammate. Never had a bad day, man. Always kept a competitive nature great in the locker room and on the field. Tremendous career. I'm not surprised, man. Worked extremely hard, and always had a chip on his shoulder. And BG, one of my good friends. When I see him, I always tell him you're gonna be great on TV because you're real, you're authentic, you got that personality people love, and you're an Eagle for life. So that's BG for you.
LeSean, we had BG on for the first half hour of our show today, and he was joking about those early training camp days. Because, you guys, you were like the last ones that had real training camp. They don't have that anymore. I mean, we're talking about Lehigh. We're talking about multiple practices a day. What was it like when you and him, both young guys, 09, 10, when he first got here, back when they used to do real training camp, the ones that Hugh participated in? They don't do those anymore.
Real training camp.
Andy Reid, man. Oh, my God. He used to kill us, But it was always good, though, because like I said before, you got guys in the locker room like myself, like Brandon Graham, when there's the hard days and everybody's tired and irritated and sore, you need guys to bring everybody alive. And that's who BG was. He would make everybody laugh and joke. Even when you're tired and upset and pissed off, he would find ways to make everybody enjoy playing football. And then when you make a game so physical like football fun, that's when you get the best results. And that's what BG was as a teammate. And that's why he's probably one of the most favorite Eagles because of what he did on the field, but also what he did off the field.
LeSean, how long into Brandon's career did you know he was gonna figure it out? Because he had, it wasn't easy for him in the beginning.
He had a rough couple seasons.
Yep, he had some injuries, rough couple seasons. It took him some time, but did you see signs early on that he was going to be a really good player?
No, not at first. Not at first. Not at first. I think about his second year. I said, "Oh, okay, all right, here we go." Because he's short, right? And he ain't like some guys, like even myself, like you look at me, you like, this kid can't really play. He's small, got a little boy body, ain't real big. You look at BG, he's shorter, and then once he got going, he had a motor about him. And I remember our second year in camp, he started putting a lot of them tackles on their asses, right? Running through them, getting sacks, causing chaos in practice. And that's when I knew BG was going to be special, right? And the last thing is he's not only just super strong, he's smart, man, and everybody don't always bring it. We just watched the playoff series with the Clippers. A guy like James Harden who's so great, he had 7 points because he doesn't bring it, right? BG is different. He's going to bring it every practice, every game, right? If it's a Giants or Cowboys Monday night or if it's the Jacksonville Jaguars who's not winning, he's going to bring it. And that's when I known that he was going to be a great player, man, and real impactful for our team.
What does it say to you when I say BG played 15 years all in one uniform, like for one team? What does that say when you hear that to you?
I think of a special individual. You look at like all the great players, some had great stats or some, played with the team forever. And you think about, you need more than just being a good player. You got to be a great person, not only just on the team, but in the front office and in the community. And that's what BG was. I look at one of my best friends, Aaron Donald and Larry Fitzgerald. Those are all Pitt guys. I went to Pitt. And they played on all the same teams. Not just because they were a great player, but they were great to the community, great to the team, great to the fans, right? You got to have all of them things to be on the same, team for 15 years. I'm not talking about 6 years, 5 years, 15 long years, right? Good and bad. He was there when we were losing games, winning Super Bowls, losing Super Bowls. He was there for all of it. And for you to be there for the same team, right, for your whole career, it shows you what type of special individual you have to be to conquer that.
LeSean, what was it like to play against him? I'm trying to think back. I think you played against Brandon Run.
Oh, I did?
Yeah, the first year you were gone, right? You came back here with Buffalo and you played the Eagles. Brandon was obviously against you. Did he trash talk you?
Yeah, he don't never stop talking. I mean, God. Down 30, up 30, he's going to talk trash the whole game. He makes it fun. I remember we played them, and I got the ball to the left, and I cut back, right, because I like to cut back. And I made like a jump cut, and I shook him, right? I made him miss, and I slipped. And then somebody tackled me, and I remember he was like talking trash, yelling. And then he got close to me. He's like, "Damn, boy, you almost got me." So now BG was fun to play against. He was fun to play with. He was just special though, and I see his career and how it unfolded. Man, I'm happy how everything unfolded for him. Getting hurt this last season and find a way to play and then win a championship and right off on the sunset. That's a storybook ending right there,
yeah,
man.
No question about that. For real.
LeSean, what was it like for you? I know you were still in the league at that point, still an active player. But what was it like for you when you watched Brandon make that play to help the Eagles win the Super Bowl in 2017? I'm sure you probably had mixed emotions as being a guy that was here, but you a lot of your teammates, including Brandon, was on the side of that thing. What was it like for you to watch him have that moment?
That's the weird thing. Like when you're a real Eagle, man, you love your teammates. I remember times where I was cheering for them dudes, man, and hoping he would do well. Super Bowl, they played against Tom Brady. I'm cheering for the Eagles. And when Brandon Graham made that sack, I was so excited because, if you can't do it, you want your boys to do it. And I know how much that Brandon puts into his work and his craft. And to see that, man, Michigan, going against Michigan on that big stage, making that type of sack, that's what makes legends, right? And that's why we're having this conversation today about Brandon Graham, because plays like that. So I was always happy for him, even watching him, even playing with him. Like, this is some guys you really care about. Fletcher Cox, another guy. I can name a million of them dudes I played with that I had genuine love for, and he's one of them for sure. So I always rooted good for Brandon Graham. And another thing is, like, sometimes you play with players, man, they're good players, and that's just it. Like, after you take a shower and you leave the locker room, you probably won't talk to them. And he's not that. Brandon's the type of dude I'm always talking to. He had a great family, great kids, great wife. He's an all-around good person. And you always want to align yourself with people like that.
There's no question. He was. And it felt like every locker room he was in, every team he was on, he had a positive impact. LeSean, and we were talking to him earlier about it. It was choppy for him in the beginning, and he had to overcome that. It felt like he was able to channel the negativity and make it a positive. Not every player could do that, LeSean.
They can't. And he didn't start out very good. That's the truth. He wasn't like killing it like that. Oh my God, we got this bona fide first rounder. He had to really earn it and work for it. And some guys, there's two type of people I always say. There's guys that's like, hell yeah, things ain't going wrong, or they're not going right. Hell yeah, I'm gonna make it right. I'm gonna do whatever it takes. Extra film study, working harder, more weight room. And there's other guys that's like, oh damn, he wasn't them guys where things ain't going right. They're always pouting and making excuses. And that wasn't Brandon Graham. So everything that he's getting, man, he deserves it because he went through all the bad to get to the good.
Well, he did, and he had a great career. Over 200 games, 2 championships, played in 3 Super Bowls. LeSean, we appreciate you making a few minutes for us today. Enjoy the rest of your day. We'll be watching your show as we always do. And thank you for joining us on BG Day.
All good, fellas. Happy to talk to you all again, man.
Hey, have a good one, man.
There he goes. LeSean McCoy, Eagles great.